Today we are mental architectures. And this is a concept that I recently ran into. And this inspiration came from, let's see if I get this right, Shubham Kumar. And then he says that imagine your thoughts as bricks and your life as a house they build. For every positive thought, every belief in yourself is a sturdy brick adding strength and stability. Negative thoughts, like cracked bricks, weaken the foundation and limit your potential. And that he emphasized that we have the power to choose our own thoughts and become conscious architect of our own lives. Now, this is when I read this, it was kind of like, yeah, it was like when you run into like a golden nugget, kind of felt like that. Because when I began to think about this further, I kind of okay, let's experiment, right, with what he just said. Like every thought that I have, let's suppose, because when we get thoughts, we receive them from somewhere, I don't know where, but there's a random thought. Now I can either reject or accept that thought. So let's say I have an ill thought about someone. I can either accept that thought or reject it. The choice is mine. Because you ever walk by someone and then all of a sudden you just think badly of them for a brief second? Like you don't intentionally do it. It just kind of happens. Like you just get like this flash thought and then you say like a bad word or whatever in your mind. And it's like, I don't intentionally do that, but it just kind of happened for a second. And either one, I can say, I said that, but I didn't, because that thought just came to me. But if I was an ill person and just think like negative about someone, I would just look at them and kind of have ill thoughts. That's me doing that. But in this case, it just kind of flashed by in my head and I didn't do it. So thoughts come to us just like how when we shower, we get the shower thoughts. Just things just come to us. So imagine that every thought that we get, it's like a brick that's given to us by, I don't know, what you might identify with. Let's just say the universe. The universe gives us ideas and thoughts, and we can either accept that thought or reject it. So let's say I get a thought right now, and I can say, huh, that's a good one. I'll take it. So I take that thought and I store it. It's like a brick. I put it in my head. And let's repeat this again, right? Throughout the day, I get another thought, and I accept, reject, accept, reject. That's kind of like quality control when you think about it. So for every thought that I get, I say, huh, okay, so when this person did that, they probably was upset. That's a good thought. That's a good processing thought, right? I processed that. I got the idea, or the thought came that this person did so and so. So the brick is here. And I think to myself, I've processed this brick. I look at it and I say, okay, so this person was probably upset. This bricks look good. This person was probably ill or hurt somewhere. This brick is a little bit flawed, but it's fine. Still a brick, still a solid brick. So I say, you know what? It's fine. This brick is good. So I store it because I processed this brick thoroughly. I didn't just accept it willy-nilly, because if I didn't think about or think over a certain thought, I would just kind of, okay, let's say the same scenario happens. This person does something ill to me. And I think to myself, oh, this person is fucking asshole or whatever. And I take that and I store it. All of a sudden now I just took a brick that's like broken, filled with like mold and infestation, and I store it. because I didn't process that thought. I just kind of thought about it and then I accepted as the truth that this person is like an asshole. But there could be so much to it. It could be someone in their family could have just passed away and they just have the hardest time of their lives or something. I just don't understand. So processing each brick is kind of like building on top of the layers, the foundation that goes throughout the day, right? Now that is just a day. Now think about what happens when we don't process thoughts that happens over a week, a year, major events. So let's say there's like a, once in a while, we get like a diamond brick, for instance. There's like a huge event that happens. And this diamond can either be fake or real. We don't know. But we see diamond and we say, ooh, shiny. I'll take. And then so we take this thought without even thinking about whether it's real or not. We just take it. And without even observing or analyzing this diamond break, let's say it was like a marriage, for instance, we do something grand, life-changing events that happens. And we don't analyze the situation or the event. We just, oh, just take it, just go with the flow, just do it and don't think about it. So we take this diamond ring, for instance, and we'll just store it. And over time, the truth begin to reveal itself because that diamond was fake. Because if it was real, the real properties would have, like it would be prominent over time, because a fake one and a real one wouldn't be able to withstand each other because one is real and one is fake. And over time, then that means within, we save that brick for, let's say, 10 years plus, 12, 20 years plus, and we don't analyze this. And then so we stored that brick inside our mind for 20 years. And it cost us a lot of time and energy and effort to maintain this wall, and we wash it every week, we wash it every day, we maintain every day. Sometimes it gets dirty, we have to wash it, we have to maintain the thought that we have about this brick, about this event. And it builds on top of each other. So we take one brick and another and another, and it builds like an entire foundation. So every thought we have in our mind is like this foundation that we build. And over time, it's going to get dirty, so we have to maintain it. So it's going to cost a lot of energy. So now imagine if we just accept all kinds of brick without even thinking about it. Like, we just see a brick, it's like, ah, sure, whatever, just put it in. And we don't think about it. Like it's like a belief or a thought. And it's totally flawed. But because we don't want to analyze it, we just take it. We just take it for what it is. And what ends up happening is that over time, that foundation that we built is not a solid foundation. So imagine if we had friends come over into our house and they walk onto our foundation. Like they don't know if they can trust us because it's like, hey, look at this beautiful home. And the moment they walk into the home, it's like, yo, what's up with this floor? Why is it shaking? Why is things running around the floor? Like, what is up with this? On the outside, it was beautiful. It looked like a mansion. But when you walk inside, it's like things are falling apart. That is because the foundation is not a solid one. And that's what happens when we just accept things without questioning it, like a thought without even analyzing it, or anything that comes into our mind without analyzing and breaking it down and questioning whether we should take it or not. Just beliefs and things we hear or read, and we just take it as the truth. So it's like this guy in the corner just hands out free bricks, and we don't think about why it's free, right? All of a sudden now you have this brick that has mold and virus and infestation in it. And we just take it. We just say, hey, it's free. Why not? So when it comes down to it, um, it's really interesting about what this concept that our mind, it's like breaks from Shubham Kumar. And I found this quite to be quite interesting because when you think about it, it is kind of like our mind is like our storage. We store beliefs, ideas, uh, things like principles, morals, what have you. And the stronger the moral, like if we stand on our morals, then that's like the foundation that we stand on. But if we have one moral today and another moral tomorrow, that's like if I'm standing on, I don't know what I'm standing on because it changed today and it changes tomorrow. So if friends come in to our house, it's like they don't know if they can stand on it. It's like, well, what happened to the floor? It was here yesterday. Now there's no floor. All of a sudden now you have water. What's going on? So very interesting thought process. I really enjoyed this one, and yeah, I hope you find some inspiration from this one. And I hope yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.